Okay, so again, as I mentioned, we need to create the VLAN, the interface on this particular device. So interface VLAN 10. And so it's saying that we have interface VLAN 10, which is now up. So it's now being seen like an interface. And so we can do IP address. And then we put the IP address 192.168.1.100, which is more like the default gateway. And the subnet mask 255.255.255.0. And then I'll just do a no shut, just so that we'll be clear as to what we're doing. So now basically, we have more like a default gateway. And if I try to ping the default gateway, let's see what will happen. So the default gateway is 192.168.1.100, and that's be able to ping it. So we go back on our device to create interface VLAN 20. So we say interface VLAN 20, we say IP address 192.168.2.100.255.255.255.0, and I'll do a no shut, and that's also on that one. And so if I test from here, first of all, I'll do an IP config to see whether I have an IP address. And then secondly, I'll ping 192.168.2.100, and that's also pinging. But if I try to ping 192.168.1. Say 100, that's pinging because I'm on. So basically, this is what I did. On this device, and then I'm pinging this switch again, but I'm pinging interface VLAN 10. So what happens is that first of all, the information will travel to interface VLAN 20, which is my default gateway. Because they are on the same switch, then it will go there and then I can move to VLAN 10. That's what I'm pinging here. But let's see whether I can ping the 1.1. So we say ping 192.168.1.1. And let's see what will happen. Again, the reason why we are not able to ping is because we have to do what we call, we have to enable the routing capability on the switch. So on this switch, we have to do IP routing. So when we do IP routing, now if I go back, I'll give you a few seconds, but if I go back this time around and I try to ping it, it's pinging. Because basically, in order, like we said earlier, in order for you to communicate between two VLANs, you need to have a router. And so even though we were able to ping this the SVI, we just pinged the VLAN. We didn't ping a different network. We just pinged the VLAN ID. And so once we do the IP routing, then we'll be able to ping the different VLAN. And so we've enabled the routing capability on the router.